Hello everyone, I'd like to share a short devotion with you on a very important topic, and I've entitled it, Don't Undersell Yourself. So quick warning, this isn't a pop psychology session or a self-help talk, but it's clearly based on the Word of God. Now I believe that we as individuals can fall into the trap of underselling or undervaluing ourselves for a couple of reasons. Firstly, we don't have a clear idea of our intrinsic worth, what we're worth, our value, and secondly, because we don't fully understand our potential. Firstly, I believe as Christians, children of God, our worth or valuation of ourselves should be based on God's valuation for our lives. Not what our friends think we're worth, not what our boss thinks we're worth, not what the world system thinks we're worth. Psalm 139 verse 14, a verse, very love this verse. It goes, I praise you for I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, my soul knows it well. I love this verse because the psalmist in the verse is actually basically, acknowledging the fact that, he's created by God, but also not just created by God, but he's fearfully and wonderfully made, and he's actually quite a good product. I'm not really into fashion, as those of you who might know me closely will kind of attest. But, if you're into your fashion and you want to go after some nice gear, usually people go after sort of, brands or fashions by a designer who actually has a good reputation for producing nicely turned out goods. And in the same way, when we look at our valuation and understand what we're made from, the creator of the universe, the one who created the earth, is our creator. That puts a value on our lives, and we should never undervalue ourselves for that reason. The second point, moving on to fulfilling our potential. I want to move on to another verse, Ephesians 3:20. Says, now to him who is able to do far more abundantly than all we ask or think, according to the power that is at work within us. The Greek word used for power in that verse is dynamis. It's given the idea of a power of God working through us, like dynamic force working through us as Christians. And I think that gives us an amazing sort of background and boost, because if we think that same power that was involved in the creation of the world, that same power that was involved in the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the cross, is that power that actually is capable to be at work in us, in our lives. It's truly amazing, as Christians, and I think it should really give us an idea of what we're able to do. So what do we do with this? Firstly, I feel we need to recognize that God has a purpose for our lives. He's fitted us and He's shaped us in a special way to fulfill this purpose. And all we need to do is basically to go out there and fulfill that. We don't have to be like person A or person B or live the life that person C or D is living. Live the life that God has fitted and shaped you for, and you'll see God's power work in your life. God bless you.